Welcome to Gaming on a Budget. Today we bring you Evo from Asmodee Games. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that right, but hopefully I am. It is a 2 to 5 player game that it's a little hard to pin down category-wise. It's really it's got a bit of an auction component to it. It definitely has a bit of an area control thing going on with your little dinosaurs on the board marching around doing their happy little dino thing. It's got a lot of elements to it. Definitely merges quite a few mechanics into a single game. Now, the basics of what we're doing here is that we each represent a tribe that mostly peacefully coexists with a species of dinosaur. I've got my awesome Tyrannosauruses over here, and my apparently blind people, but maybe they don't all wear head, face, eye bandage thingies. Let's see, we've got our awesome pterodactyls with the red ladies over here.
Being played by Camera Wife.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the only actually tribal looking people, the purple, with their, for the life of me I can't remember what dinosaur that is.
Whatever that crusted
drive me crazy.
is.
Yeah. We each represent a tribe existing alongside our dinosaurs and trying to kind of symbiotically achieve domination over the land to become the apex peoples, if you will. We're going to do that by selectively mutating our dinosaur companions through a series of options like extra legs to grant extra movement points. We've got horns for both defense and offense. We have weather survival mutations to help heat regulation and fur for the cold, eggs for extra breeding, and special mutations.
Unique.
Yes, that are extra powerful versions, which there will only be one of each in the game. And of course the vials that make getting future mutations cheaper. Now, once we've mutated our dinosaurs, and the other thing we'll be doing is we will be moving around the board to try and stay in areas where the climate is favorable. The wheel here will be moved randomly based on the other side of these climate tiles we'll flip over to indicate things like the cold region is green, the deadly region is white and brown, and there is no hot region. So, if
the safe region's the one on the inside.
Yes. So, if you were, say, a very furry dinosaur people, you would want to stick to the green areas because they're cold, and the yellow areas because they're safe. Now, for each mutation of a particular temperature type, fur or thermal regulation, one of your dinosaurs can survive in that terrain. So, if I were to get one cold mutation, I could keep the one guy here in the cold zone, the other guy here in the safe zone, and I'd be alright. Now, let's say that they were like this. I'm going to need to do some moving because I only have the one cold gene, so one of these guys will survive, one won't. Now, you start the game with 2 movement, 2 sets of legs. You can get more later. But by default, that's all you've got. And you can have up to, I think it's 8 dinosaurs on the board, so you're definitely going to need to make some plans to stay alive.
Because that 2 movement has to be split between your dinosaurs.
Right. A point of movement will move 1 dinosaur, 1 space. Now, at the end of the round, for each surviving dinosaur we have on the board, we will gain a mutation point, which is both our points and what we'll be using to bid on new genes and special cards. Now, that's also going to partially determine turn order, but, I don't need to give you a full rundown of the rules. We'll explain things as we go on, as usual. So, without further ado, let's crunch lunch and try and survive.